and surveys that allow teachers and students to communicate online and share course content side by side. These can offer protective and convenient ways to achieve learning goals. Thanks to the advancement in technology, which enables us to continue the process of education during this unprecedented pandemic. With the increase in the use of online modalities during COVID-19, it is necessary to assess various achievements with regard to teaching and learning from various dimensions. Distance learning being the latest wave in education, it always has been a fair show despite posing challenges for both teachers and students. As a coin has two sides, the online education has merits and demerits. While teachers need to put in intensive work and time to design the lesson, students need to equip themselves with technical proficiency to comprehend the course material.
With this sudden shift away from classrooms in many parts of the globe, some are wondering whether the adoption of online learning will continue to persist post-pandemic, and how such a shift would impact the worldwide education. So I invite each and everyone to you to this webinar titled The Challenges Faced by Students During Online Education Due to COVID Measures.
Good morning. Today's topic on challenges that students face during online education due to COVID-19 measures is very prevalent as we all are under a very tragic pandemic that has led to the establishment of online learning in all educational institutions. This method has been chosen due to the COVID-19 protocols, but it has brought forward various difficulties to both teachers and students that wouldn't exist in the physical system of a school. E-learning requires strong self-motivation, time management skills, and leads to a lack of skill development amongst the students. But despite these disadvantages, there is a main advantage to it. It is the most safest option. Today, the panelists will address the challenges brought forward by e-learning in their following speeches.
First, I invite Harshit of 9D to share his views on physical challenges of online education.
Good morning,
From the
everybody.
girls,
Sorry.
from the girls, I invite Joanne Ellen Joe from 9E.
Before I begin, let me ask you all a question. All of you must have done online learning or teaching by now. So, in your interactions with students and teachers through Zoom, have you ever had some difficulties? I'm sure you must have. But instead of complaining about these problems, shouldn't we try and fix them and make sure they never happen again? Good morning, everybody. I am Harshit of class 9D, and today I have been told to speak on the topic physical challenges faced by students in online classes. E-learning has been a huge blessing in these troubling times. When COVID-19 first came and the lockdown was initiated, we students thought we would never be able to resume our studies. Online classes have corrected us. They have allowed us to see our teachers and friends and continue our education. Though among our students there have been some sad realizations, as we are not able to play outside in our PE periods and we are restricted to doing warm-up exercises in front of the screen. Mostly we have been satisfied. But are we actually? There are many difficulties that arise through online classes. There are the technical difficulties, there are the mental difficulties, but more importantly, there are the problems that arise within the students themselves. Online learning requires motivation to complete tasks, stay engaged, and make progress. When you're not surrounded by classmates and instructors in a physical setting, it may be tempting to procrastinate. It is very difficult to focus when all you're doing is looking at a screen and responding, which I'm sure many of us do enough by ourselves. It can take a toll on the students day after day, staring at a screen over and over again. For this, the only solution is to have faith that the teachers will make the classes interesting and make the children want to focus. We have to give them a reason to attend these classes, because otherwise it's very easy for them to play truant and not attend them. It's also possible that e-learning can lead to anxiety and depression due to absolutely zero physical contact with peers and teachers. Connecting with friends, communicating with the instructor, and being together personally can become a challenge when all interactions take place remotely. Children could also lose sleep due to the large amount of screen time. This can further contribute to children losing sleep and not being interested in the classes. But this is all up to the teachers. Only they can keep students interested in their classes. The wrong posture or the wrong height of the chair can affect the shape of a student's body. This can also lead to severe pain in the student's back and neck. Obesity is also a credible threat to students using e-learning. The continuous staring at a screen can make a student hungry and want small snacks every now and then. And as we all know, when you have just one bite of a cake or a sandwich, you think to yourself, just one more, this is the last one, etc. And even though we have these snacks in small quantities, in the long run, it can affect the student's weight and size. Plus, continuous use of headphones and earphones can damage a student's hearing. It would be suggested to not use earphones and headphones while attending Zoom classes. So, in conclusion, yes, online classes are not perfect, but in these difficult times, they are the best option we have. Until we are able to go back to school, we are going to have to make do with online learning. But think about it. Is it really all that bad? Yes, it has some problems, but the human race is always evolving, always growing, and fixing whatever problems come to threaten it. We can certainly fix a few problems we may encounter among us. I would like to end my speech with a quote. Albert Einstein once said, "Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving." We have the power to keep our balance. We will not let a few problems shake us and bring us down. Thank you.